this episode of Camp Hutch, I've invited Mike Hastro from Team EnvyUs and his teammate Foreplay to come back on. Actually, I had him on before. Here I go again saying actually again. Do I say that a lot? I feel like it.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I've invited them both to come on because I want to put the emphasis on what it means to be on a professional team and what are the different roles that each teammate should be playing in order to be kind of like a cohesive unit. So stick around. All right, I got Mike and Foreplay with me today from Team EnvyUs. Why don't you guys say what's up?
What's up, what's up, everybody?
I've had you guys on before. I don't know if Foreplay was on, but Mike, I've had you on before, and it was under a sort of Camp Hutch Frag Cup preview type video. But I wanted to get you on to talk more about professional gaming and your take on it, and just kind of specifically what goes into the tactics behind it. So if you guys could talk real quick about the roles that different people have on a team, that'd be great.
Sure. I guess I'll start off. This is from my point of view that we're watching right now. And I've never really kind of played this role before in any Call of Duty, and I think in the past, like Call of Duty 4 competitively and 3 and 2, your team just kind of winged it and didn't really have specific roles. So in this gameplay right here, I'm running objective, and I'm pretty much our team's objective player. I pretty much handle all the bomb running and flag grabbing and running the flags. So that's pretty much what I do, and Foreplay plays support. I guess he can talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, definitely. As a support player, it's kind of just you want to shadow your objective player while he's running bomb or flag. You just want to be like his go-to guy whenever he drops. Also, it's important to have your two slayers, whether it's a secondary slayer and like a main slayer. I guess it's no different than Halo in a sense when you're looking at it as a competitive aspect.
So what would you say to someone, and I'm not naming any names, but if someone were to say that if your KD is less than 2, then you're a shit player no matter what, no matter if you're running the flag or dropping bombs or defusing bombs, what would your response to that be?
Well, you know, Foreplay always tells me this after pretty much just about every match. If I kind of look bummed out because I'm like double negative, he kind of congratulates me for doing my job and says, great job on the flags. You have to swallow your pride. That's what Foreplay always says. So swallow your pride, man, because at the end of the day, you're helping your team out more than anything by being a good objective player and making sure that your team wins. You're securing the score for your team. So those people are absolutely wrong, Hutch.
And so you have objective players, support players, and then you have slayers. Do you want to, Foreplay, do you want to talk a little bit about a slayer's role on the team?
Yeah, I mean, a slayer's role is kind of no different than any other competitive game. It's kind of just, you know, if anything's moving, you just make sure it's not moving anymore. You just want to kill it.
Does a slayer want to be up in their spawn, like confusing the shit out of them? Do you want to play mid-map, or do you want to switch it up as the game progresses?
In COD 4, I'd say it'd be up in their spawn because it's more like a controlled spawn game. With MW2, the spawns are so erratic. We like to have our slayers like always behind head glitches and just be those like annoying players that you play against often in pubs and stuff. You know, you just want to always have the upper hand, and Stainville does a great job of that.
What's a slayer's best weapon in Modern Warfare 2? I'm gonna guess the ACR because that's what I see. That's what I see Stainville running with a lot.
Yeah, I'd agree for sure.
Definitely an ACR or a FAMAS in competitive game types. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the European players prefer the FAMAS over the ACR, but at the end of the day, I think the ACR is a little bit better. Either one probably gives a slayer a good advantage.
Now, I'd say a headset is a good headset is almost just as important as how many times you can win a gunfight or how well you can play an objective. Like, all three of those things go hand in hand. And the reason I have Triton AX720s, and the reason why I like that headset is so much is because I can hear Ninja Pro in dead silence, like, pretty easily. As long as there's not a grenade or gunfire going off around me, I can still hear it pretty well. Do you guys have any suggestions for some good headsets?
It's awesome that you're wearing Tritons, man, because you know, our team's actually sponsored by Triton. I think you knew that. A lot of people out there don't know that yet, that Triton is giving us support now, so big shout out to them. They make great headsets. You're using an 720. We use 720s and AX Pros, and yeah, you're right. The headsets are pretty integral to being a good competitive team.
that's not even a shameless plug. Like I've had I almost said Astros. I've had Tritons since like December, and I've been like thoroughly happy with it, and I've talked about how wonderful these headsets are. So it's a nice little spot. It's cool if you get sponsored by someone that you actually like, support their product. Like if you were sponsored by, you know, like a cream that would treat yeast infections, I bet you'd feel pretty weird about plugging that, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, getting back to like why it's important. I mean, the sound aspect of the game is equally important as what you see on your screen. I mean, for us, if you didn't have a headset, it's kind of like being blind. So,
yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you really want to be able to hear everything in the game that's going on and know exactly where those sounds are coming from on the map. So, yeah, Tritons are great for that. So we're going to shameless plug it, TritonUSA.com.
So what if what do you say to people that accuse you all of being virgins and that you all need to get a life?
There it is.
Foreplay, take care of that one.
Well, your name is Foreplay, so, you know.
I mean, it's just one of those things, you know. It comes with the territory. Like, I'm sure you hear it all day. It's kind of just people out there that want to kind of, like, I guess, hate on what you're doing. Or
no, wait, man, everybody loves me and my lip ring.
It's a true story from what I've been hearing. Everyone does love you. I think we just need to hang around you more often.
That's definitely not the case these days. You'd be better off without me.
I'm
not taking out the fucking lip ring, people. Are you listening to this? All right, go on.
You know, at the end of the day, like kind of what Foreplay says, people are just kind of looking to knock you for being successful. I mean, we all have great lives outside of gaming. You know, I mean, we go to school, or I have a college degree. I have a job. I run 2 businesses that are my own. So, you know, it's at the end of the day, people are just gonna hate.
At the end of the day, I think it's about balance. You know, you gotta have stuff outside of what you're doing on a video game screen there. But
yeah,
that about wraps up the video. Thanks for coming on, guys. Thanks for sharing your gameplay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And good luck in your competitive scene.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
Yep.